Hello guys, welcome to this video. In today's video we are going to look at the case of Congreve versus Secretary of State for Home Office. This case took place in 1976. Without further ado, let us look at the context of the case. So who are the participants of the case? One, we have Secretary of State for Home Office. We have Minister. Also have Geoffrey Len, who was the appellant. This case took place in 1976. So what was the matter involved in the case? Home Office introduced new charges for license and demanded payments for months that had already been paid for using the old license charges. So the key issue was why is this happening and whether this constituted a misuse of discretion. Is it fair to do this? So this case took place in England. Let us now look at the nuts and bolts of the case. The appellant, Mr. Geoffrey Len, had brought his television license when the charge was 12 euros, although the minister had already announced that it would later be increased to 18 euros. The Home Office wrote to those who had purchased their license before the new charge came into effect, demanding the payment of extra 6 euros or their license would be revoked. So it was held that it was an abuse of ministers' discretionary power to revoke TV licenses for him to issue other charges, and also using this revocation as a means of levying money, which Parliament had given him execution power to demand. The courts will rule invalidate the exercise of discretion, which contains no limitations on such a way as to run counter to the policy of the legislature by which it was conferred. Geoffrey Len said that the proposed revocation is illegal for two reasons. First, it is coupled with an illegal demand which taints the revocation and make it illegal too. Secondly, or possibly putting the same matter in different way, it is an improper exercise of discretionary power to use a threat to exercise that power as a means of extracting money, which Parliament has given the executive no mandate to demand. Lord Denning had this to say: there is another reason for holding that the demands for the 6 euros to be unlawfully. They were made contrary to the Bill of Rights. They were an attempt to levy money for use of the Crown without the authority of Parliament, and that it is quite enough to damn them, and if the license is to be revoked and his money forfeited, the minister will have to give good reasons to justify it. So we see that the public authorities in this case went beyond their powers and used their powers to exploit the people. So what is the significance of this case? We see that in this case, judicial review protecting the public from exploitation by public bodies who may take advantage of their powers to extract a lot of money from the people. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.